No Shield the No Shield, the ball with no shield clip, version 1, 2, and 3, is probably the most famous no backboard basketball dunk of all time. It's one of the few clips that has been, what you want to say, it has been previously published in a larger clip. And this larger clip has well over an aggregate of 10 million views over its lifetime. So it's I believe this particular sequence is a well-viewed sequence, if you would, or a well-viewed clip. Now, what's cool is this particular sequence demonstrates a high level of skill and athleticism that was on display at the original No Backboard Basketball event. And it points to the fact that No Backboard Basketball can produce exciting basketball content. So, we have Team Remix with the ball. And remember, they're playing 3-on-3 full court back in 2005, right? So I think this is another area of innovation, because besides the 3BA, who was coming out around that time, I think I might be an originator of 3-on-3 on a smaller court. And I can't really say that, and I could tell you that later. So anyway, we're 3-on-3, full court, 2005. We got Team Remix, the guard with Team Remix with the ball. He's going left to right. The defender's on him. The defender reaches. So the Team Remix player teaches, crosses him, attacks the basket. Well, at that time, the weak side defender slides over to cut off the path to the lane, and therefore the ball handler kicks it to the weak side defender's man. He gets the ball, rips through, and immediately starts attacking the basket. Blows by the help man who went to help on the ball handler, blows by him and is attacking the rim. At this point, the new weak side defender on the left side slides across the court to challenge at the rim. And he gets banged on. And what's great about this particular sequence is, in addition to this great sequence where you have the dribble drive, you have the kick, you have the rip through, you have the drive baseline, going for the dunk, you have the weak side defender sliding over to try to block the dunk, he misses, he gets dunked on, is the angle. So the camera angle is catching all of this action on the baseline. Then the camera angle catches the action at the rim. And as you see, you have the sideline view. So you have this great view of our prototype no backboard basketball hoop, the player from the side, the defender from the side. It's just the imagery is outstanding. It's just a great basketball sequence. And in my opinion, it is a classic moment in the no backboard basketball league history, and particularly in that first event. Now, the song No Shield is the only track used twice in the collection, and this song No Shield is in my top 5 no backboard basketball music tracks. There are 20 published, and I believe we have a total of 22 tracks. This one is one of my top ones. It's a gritty hip hop song with what I would call an industrial sound. The opening is strong. The opening is dramatic with horns and this kind of bold industrial sound. And it's a build up, right? So it's not like a couple of beats, and then the artist starts spitting. It builds up, but it does it in a way that it pulls the listener in. And then the artist drops what I think would become classic bars, right? I ball with no shield, straight from Hoops Thrill. Original form, how the game was real. Backboard out, skills free to feel. NBBL, where we test your will. That's just strong opening lines. Because this speaks, now let's break it down. It speaks to basketball's original form being no backboard basketball. If you're not aware, the game was invented in 1891. 2 volleyballs, 13 rules, one volleyball, one soccer ball, 2 peach baskets, and 13 rules. No backboard. Even the original professional games were played with no backboard. So that's where the line, the original form, how the game was real. It highlights the new freedom and challenge of skills filling an area that the backboard once impacted, right? Backboard out, skills free to fill. Did you know that the backboard prevents 400 square feet of direct line of sight for a shot, right? So when you have the backboard on the court, there's an aggregate, if you take both ends, 400 square feet of court space where a player does not have a direct line of sight to the basket. So when you remove the basket, new skills and new approaches evolve to maximize this space and this new line of sight, right? And the song repeats what every player who's tried no backboard has said. It's harder and it's more challenging than regular basketball. NBBL, where we test your will, right? So every elite athlete understands that the foundation of greatness is really your willpower to improve and overcome obstacles. At the end of the day, once you get into the elite areas where athleticism and basic fun is more on par, if you would, willpower. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? And Kobe and his Mamba mentality is a prime example. At the end of the day, no one was going to outwork Kobe, and very few attempted to stay with him. Right? So it's this combination of the dunk, the camera shot, the historical significance paired with the song and the supply of 9 that I think makes this particular version, Ball with No Shield version 3, with only 9 in supply, an absolute steal. We're inviting people to jump on the ship.
Digital trades, Web3 crusades, transparency in play. Community gets a say. NFTs, digital cards, revolution so large. Yeah, carry out. Market trends we bend to our community extend. Future-proof the game, text the flame, sparking growth. No 2 days the same, from virtual court to real-world sports. We're setting up the plays in innovative sorts.
We hooping, no stopping, no UHoopers Society popping. No Backboard League, it's more than a game, it's a movement, a groove, economic change from courts to boardrooms. We making waves, a UHoopers Society, yeah, we paved the way.
We've launched a fantastic